The guy who can make idli dosa and sambar chutney will be paid 1.5 lakhs. People are ready to pay. And then a lot of cricketers, South Indian artists like Ajit, Roja, and a lot of people, Arya. Even now, he is a regular guest for us actually. Sabha food is something where we do it every year during this Margari, and which is very, very interesting.
Ellaru Vanakkam. Today we are with Chef Sheetharam Prasad, the corporate executive chef of GRT Hotels and Resorts. Chef Sita is also the general secretary for South India Chefs Association. He's also catered to a whole lot of politicians and celebrities across the world who love his food and keep coming back. So let's get straight to the horse's mouth. Hello, Chef Sita. Chef, tell me, there's a whole lot of celebrities I hear that come here and love your food. I know it's a secret. Chefs don't really give out the names, but if you can just give us a few names that love coming here and who you've cooked for over the years.
A lot of celebrities I have done, like for example, British Premier, Italian Prime Minister, then a lot of governors who are there in Tamil Nadu. We have been consistently catering for them. Chief ministers till Mr. Stalin, starting from Mr. Karunanidhi, I have served food actually. Then President of Singapore, I have served, and President of India, Parathiba Patel, Ramnath Kovind, and I have been to Rashtrapati Bhavan and cooked food for her. She tasted my food here in Chennai. Then they invited me to cook food, special food for them at Rashtrapati Bhavan. I went and prepared food for them. Then celebrities like film stars, like I have cooked food for a lot of people, like for example, Vinod Khanna, Sanjay Dutt, Sangeeta Bichlani, then a lot of cricketers, South Indian artists like Ajit, Roja, and a lot of people, Arya. Even now, he is a regular guest for us actually. So, a lot of celebrities which we have cooked for basically, and they come, they enjoy. We do a lot of customized menu for them.
Tell us about the sabha food that you've created for the month of December because it's the Margari season right now. And I see a very interesting taste of tradition at Jai Hind where each course is so beautifully, curated. So tell us something more about that.
Sabha food is something where we do it every year during this Margari, and which is very, very interesting. So we try to focus on a lot of tiffins across India, okay, snack food across India, and try to compile it together and create a nice degustation menu for Sabha thing, which is available at Jai Hind restaurant, and which consists of no onion, no garlic. Some people insist on that. We try to give that. At the same time, which we get, I what I get inspired seeing a lot of Indian snack food and tiffins and all those things. I try to create a lot of things out of this Sabha menu. For example, ring idli with the tomato gostu. Generally, katrika gostu will be there, but we have created a raw tomato gostu with that actually. So something like that, and kothimiri vadi, which we have incorporated into the menu. So something like that we try to work on, so that the menu is more interesting. Every year we keep changing it actually.
So your culinary journey spans decades, almost 3 decades plus. And so when did the passion for cooking start and what are your earliest memories of being in the kitchen?
I think something which is interesting as well, and I have not shared this with anybody so far. First time I'm just telling you, I'm basically from an agricultural background family. First person to come out of agriculture. I was producing uh, uh, food actually on the farms, like raw materials on the farms. So when I want to change over, the only profession that day it was thought was like profession is doctor or engineer. It's two. So my family, who was a well-versed family in the village and all, they were feeling shy for me to join hotel management, and they never had any clue, and I too didn't have any clue. So somebody told me that from my school, that when you go to hotel management, you can eat biryani every day. So and you can have good food every day, and I thought, okay, let us have fun. But my father was adamant that he wants me to join Ramchandra for medicine, but somehow I didn't have passion for that, and I had passion for this.
Please tell us some of the high points of your journey from the beginning when you started and till today. How you've become such a huge figure where people come to you to take mentorship and young chefs look up to you.
Early lessons, what I learned, in fact, I started my career with Taj, of course, Chennai Taj, and I've attended the best of the training programs. I had the opportunity, and I should thank them for me giving for them giving me this opportunity, where I attended Apurusha Acharya's training program, Milt. It is called Milt. Okay, so a lot of good things happened for me there. Actually, entire life transformation at the early ages happened during that training, after the training program. Like, for example, continuous improvement, and let it be both personal and professional. So what kind of learning every day we do, and how to prioritize our day, our work, and all those things, like that really gave me a lot of insight. At the same time, I had good gurus with me, like, who taught me the job properly. Very tough guys, and but somehow I sustained, and there I learned my basics right. Initially, when I joined the hotel industry as an hotel operational trainee, chef trainee, through campus interview, the issue is, like, everybody used to take up Western kitchen as their base, this thing for them to travel abroad for the cruise liners. Like, somehow I didn't have that flair, and at the same time, I'm very clear, when I sacrifice my job, my country, my family, and go abroad, I need 10 times more than what I'm getting. So nobody offered me that money that time. All were going for very less salaries and all those things, and I never had any flair. At the same time, I somehow I it clicked for me that time.
So, something that you have carried from your early years, what you've
Yeah.
learned.
See, I have been spoiled eating good food by by my mother, because my mother is one of the best master chefs. Like, actually, whatever she makes, very simple but very interesting. In my village, whatever raw material she had, she never had refrigeration. She never Everything was fresh, and initial days it was a firewood cooking. After that, we changed over to gas cooking and all those things. Whatever she makes, simple. 10 people, 15 people come, within 1 hour she'll prepare the lunch for us, like that. And whatever snacks or whatever it is, whatever I have been spoiled eating good food, actually. So that is how the passion got inculcated in myself, and I started cooking food. I took culinary into my profession, and I am able to excel. See, you don't eat good food, you don't know to taste good food, you cannot become a good chef. That is my philosophy, basically. And I think that I have religiously practiced it, and that is the reason why I'm successful today. And I have trained a lot of people as well.
Oh, wonderful. So, is there a really signature dish on the GRT menu that is your classic signature special, and that people really love and keep coming back to?
We make nice good desserts, like the mango rasmalai, and different flavored rasmalais, and then avakai pappu annam, which is very very popular here. At the same time, the biryani what we make here in our hotel, where every banquet menu will have carry a biryani menu. People ask for it, like, actually people love it. Actually, it's a celebration food, and we are known for good biryani making in our hotel, not only in the banquets as well as in the restaurants. Generally, the consistency of biryani, managing it very difficult in a star hotel or whatever it is. I think somehow we have managed it well. Last 26 years, we are very successful on that, actually.
So, chef, sustainability and slow food are really the buzzwords catching up in the culinary circles. How do you maintain sustainability across your hotels and restaurants and incorporate the trend of slow food cooking?
See, sustainability is something which is to my heart. actually, which is we are religiously practicing in our group by all our team, and we keep training them a lot. Very importantly, something like slow food, which we practice, something like we do research. I think I have an opportunity to do a research on astro foods, where so much of science which is there part of our eating habits, Indian eating habits, something which is very very interesting. Everybody, every citizen of this country should learn and try to practice so that they will be living a healthy life. For example, astro food is something which we have coined the name, something where based on the climatic conditions, geographical conditions, and the crops which is grown there should be eaten. Slow food is not that cooking food slow. Slow food is something which is organic, which is not having too much of carbon prints, the transports and all. And then we use local lot of local ingredients, and practice a lot of good cooking habits, like healthy eating habits, like.
So, chef, food trends come and go. What do you think about following food trends, and how do you keep yourself updated with all the latest food trends that are, changing so rapidly every day?
As a chef, I enjoy it, like, definitely I love it. At the same time, I recreate a lot of things. Very importantly, we do good cooking, good food actually, but unfortunately we don't present it well. So that we Indian professional chefs are putting a lot of efforts, not only in India, in abroad, by defining it in a better way, and presenting it presenting it on a better on a plate for them to enjoy eating, like actually Indian food. And it is becoming very popular today. Indian food, particularly South Indian food, is catching up around the world. Earlier, 30 years back, when I travel abroad, people know tandoori chicken and naan bread. But today, everybody knows what is dosa, what is idli, and it's a big demand for South Indian chefs. Even we are finding it difficult to get South Indian chefs in South itself as well.
Yeah, and even it's not just regular dosa idli. There's so much of to that also. Can you just tell us
Absolutely.
how you also
See,
add
see,
flavors and
yes. See, now what we how we do is, we chefs get into a lot of bringing in traditional recipes. We pick them up from the houses, traditional houses, and then we try to go around the city. We pick up from a lot of street corners and all those things. We pick up the recipes and we come recreate it in a better format and present it well. That is what we are doing. We are 100% very conservative towards our cuisine, flavor, taste, etc. But we present it very modern. So that is how we are working on nowadays. Like that is how we are creating. That is how Jai Hind restaurant has been created. In fact, we worked on Jai Hind for 3 4 years, where we traveled across the globe as well as across the country. We brought in the best of the recipes. We recreated as per our local tastes and flavors, like taste buds. Like at the same time, we did Kariteri, which is an South Indian concept bar, resto bar, where it is doing phenomenally well. We have a
so
restaurant
tell
called
how
Ministry of
the age old flavors that have been so authentic will still be there, although the presentation would be modern or but the flavors are always what that people love and people keep coming back to. Why?
I, as a chef, I enjoy traveling a lot, and traveling is learning for a chef. So I keep traveling across India as well as around the globe. So for me to grasp a lot of raw materials, cooking methods, cuisines, and all those things, I come and recreate here as per our palates. Like, so that is how the success is going to be. That is the reason why our restaurants are packed. It's not that I create that same authentic dishes what I tasted there. Here, it will not fit into my thing. So that we do a lot of R&D, and I try to experiment with my team.
So, chef, you oversee a whole lot of kitchens across your hotels and restaurants. What is the ecosystem that you follow, and how do you manage the entire thing, and then keeping, the same consistency always in your food?
Yes.
Uh,
See, we as a chef, as a corporate chef, I have now launched 24 hotels for this group actually, and it is going to continue. We are going to launch at least 6 or 7 hotels coming here, 2026 actually. So the reason why we are successful and we are able to maintain consistency across the group is, we create the culture. uh, Culture is not that what we behave or what we talk and all. It is about the food actually, food and the guest interaction. Basically, we create that culture. We before opening a hotel, we recruit the team, we put them here, and give them the culture, food culture, and they make them to taste food actually, so that what we are doing, let they should understand. So recreating that is very easy for me. At the same time, we do have SOPs and standardized recipes and all those things, which brings in consistency for us, and we are very much successful because of food actually. GRT food is the backbone of hotel industry, which we entire management of GRT believes, and we are towards that.
So, some of the special dishes you want to just tell why people keep coming back to those that are your classic signature, like that is continued over the years, and some new dishes that you have. Uh, I know it will be different for every restaurant and every hotel, but some of the ones
See,
that are classic favorites.
mm, mm. See, we in our team GRT, we do a lot of new concepts. We enjoy doing concepts. We experiment a lot of things. That one among the concepts are Jehin. So where we do authentic Indian food, no deviation, but modern presentations and little bit of blending of flavors which we do. For example, south to north, whatever. As a smart chef, I should know how to blend the flavors. For example, pineapple, curry leaf. It's both are strong flavors. Okay, and you should know how to blend a strong flavor and a mild flavor together for a guest to enjoy it and experiment it actually. So that is how we recreate a lot of things in Jain at Jain, and then we do have Ministry of Chutney, where we have recreated Anglo-Indian food basically, which we learned from Anglo-Indian chef, lady chef, who came from Hyderabad and who taught us. And we have put in a lot of our efforts and recreated a lot of things. And then we do have curry theory, which is in a gastropub, where we do serve some good South Indian authentic regional street foods. Uh, we have recreated there, and which has been presented very well, which is very exciting there, and it is very successful. At the same time, we do have War, which is on the beach. We do have people think that it's a seafood restaurant, but it is not actually. It is basically an Indo-Western grills which we serve. Indo-Western grills we serve, and good choice of menu is there. And of course, surf and turf is something which is the concept which we are practicing there now, and we keep relaunching the restaurants. Like every 5 years, every 10 years, we keep relaunching the restaurants with new concepts and the trends which is prevailing in the market today.
Tell us about some of your favorite ingredients in the kitchen.
See, favorite ingredients, I like chettinad spices, kalpasi, anasipu, marathi mugu, which is very, very rare, and which is very, very interesting. At the same time, I like that black rice, kaunars, which we can make a lot of dishes out of it actually, which is very healthy, and which has more nutrient into it. The flavors of spices like star anise, Marathi Mugu, and anasipu is something which is very, very unique for all the biryanis and the curries, what non-vegetarian which I make.
So, what really excites you to, dress up and come to the kitchen every day and still give that consistency, the flavors that you've been delivering over the years, over the last 20, 30 years that you've been working here?
See, every day, what excites me is, honestly speaking, the revenues what we see in our outlets. Honestly speaking, because I see the sales report, I get excited. Every day it is increasing. Every year it is increasing, which we have seen so many years, and which is very, very positive and proactive. And wherever we are there, we want to be number one. Like we don't want to be in the number two slot. Like so, in our segment, we want to be number. We want to be number one towards quality of food, consistency, hospitality, and then the revenue. All put together, which we believe in. Like that is the thing which we groom every day to our team, and they are very well motivated, and we train them in a better way to bring in a lot of consistency in food, basically.
How you balance tradition with modern menu?
Ah, this is an interesting question actually. Traditional with modern, uh, where which is a very, very thin line of thin line of difference between tradition and modern, where we can incorporate. See, salt and pepper is same in all the cuisines. Like actually, honestly speaking, no change, correct? There's nothing called excess salt in Italian cuisine or less salt in South Indian food or yeah, moderate in this thing. Salt and pepper seasoning is same actually. So that we have that in our mind, and then we adopt a lot of raw materials which is available across the globe to incorporate into our cuisines basically. For edamame, we make poril out of edamame bean, which is very very interesting, which is nice, crunchy and tasty. So this kind of fusions which we do, at the same time we touch upon little bit of molecular gastronomy with Indian food. Okay, and that makes very interesting and thrilling. At the same time, now the trend is little bit of fermented food. Fermented and pickling is something which is catching up in the world today in the cuisines, like, so we keep working on that actually and create a lot of dishes. See, today we are now, as of today, what we are practicing next 6 months will be, we focus more on pickling and fermentation, fermented food. Fermentation is something which is part of our cuisine actually. Every cuisine in Indian segments are having this fermented food, which is very interesting and thrilling, and which is good for your gut as well. People believe that is a good bacteria which we consume, which is good for your health. So we try to work on fermented menus, so like fermented menus on the restaurants. At the same time, pickling is something which is very very interesting nowadays. We are Indians are known for pickles, and we keep exporting tons of pickles every time. Pickles and then chickies. These are all things which is catching up around the world. There's a big demand, a big time of exports happening. This kind of foods, like, so we are working on this pickling, fermentation, and then chickies, so that we can. This is our traditional food which we have in our cuisines. So we try to incorporate and create something new out of it, like new recipes out of it.
Okay, lovely, chef. So now we'll do a quick, fun rapid fire. Tell us about your favorite dish at home that you eat.
My favorite recipe at home is rasam and idli.
Okay. Do you also cook at home sometimes?
I don't generally cook at home.
No chefs cook at home.
Yes, yes. We do. I don't. No, no, most of the time we are spending here.
So, your favorite street food?
But I don't cook, but I make sure I get what I want in my home also, at my home also, and healthy eating happens in my home. For example, even upma, what I eat, I need to have minerals into that, lot of vegetables into that, and nuts into that. Actually, that is I'm very particular about that. My entire home, my children, my wife, everybody started eating healthy food. Anything you eat, no problem, but balance it and eat. That is what I tell them, and they are doing it now.
Any one dish that you like to eat any day, every day?
Anything, anytime, it's biryani.
Okay.
Definitely.
Your favorite street food?
Favorite street food, I like that curry dosas, non-vegetarian street foods, like actually, particularly curry dosas, sukka, and all those things like
Any favorite snack?
kola urandai. I eat more of mutton, not chicken.
What's your favorite dessert?
Karupatti halwa.
Your favorite drink?
I have a special tea which they make for me out of ginger and mint.
So I'm really loving this Sukumali coffee that is here, a part of GRT. Tell us a little bit about this.
Sukumali coffee, where it's a superb option, for a coffee or tea, because it has 13 type of natural ingredients into it. Like, at the same time, with little bit of karupati in that, you just have to brew it in the water. That's all for 15 minutes, and you can keep having shots throughout the day, which is a coolant for your body.
Any late night cravings? What do you suggest
Any late
people?
night thing, I always go search for a nice hot chocolate in the night.
Okay.
Even yesterday night, I was there in Shaq's restaurant having some couple of starter and hot chocolate.
One dish at
But good hot chocolate is still not available in the city. I
true.
try get one in Shaq's there in Ananagar, and then at now recently I have started tasting one hot chocolate at Sriwari Hotel in Ananagar.
Okay, one dish at GRT that reminds you of your home food.
Home food. It's a good question. Too many is there. Fish curry and rice. See, everybody thinks the hotel business and hotel profession is little tough and very stressful and strained. But that was the case before 15, 20 years. But today things have changed, and we are enjoying our job, and the youngsters are literally having fun at work. atmosphere, work atmosphere have changed. We do have a small constraint when others work, we take rest. When we work, others take rest. That is the only thing which we work on opposite timing. Other than that, if you really accept it and if you enjoy it, definitely there's a big opportunity in hospitality business, particularly food and hospitality. It's booming. There's a big demand in India, which is a fast growing segment of hotel industry in India, and Indian chefs are of big demand. So we expect a lot of people to take up this profession as a chef or a food and beverage service personal, whatever it is. There's a big demand across the country, globe. For example, to be precise, to a guy who can make idli dosa and sambar chutney, he will be paid 1.5 lakhs. People are ready to pay. So that much of demand is there. People have to grab the opportunities. So people still go behind engineering. After engineering, they sit at home telling that I don't get a job. But here, before you complete your job, the opportunity is there for you. So not only one, many opportunities are there. You can choose. So that is how the profession is becoming very interesting, and I expect a lot of youngsters to join this profession and come up.
Thank you, Chef Sita Nandri. It was such a beautiful degustation menu I tried today at Jai Hind. The sabha food is really to die for. And, every time I come to GRT, it's something so special and flavorful. It's really wonderful, and, the heart and soul that you put into all your dishes and how you've been inspiring so many chefs over the years.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks again. Hope to meet you again. Thank you. Nandri.